You've proven you can handle yourself, and that makes your membership in this fine adventurers guild all but guaranteed. As a reward for your deeds, I've arranged a few things. Speak with our mount salesman Brendan Cantor, and then enter the training room for some combat training. I'm sure you can still learn a thing or two, and a new skill is worth its weight in gold.
Need a horse? Armored bear? Gelatinous cube? We may have it all.
Good man, that Sergeant Knox. Lord Neverember has decreed that Shonda Cool Stables is to give willing adventurers a free horse. We are, of course, more than happy to help and not the least bit upset at how much these horses normally cost to rent, let alone buy. Let's get you started, shall we?
Welcome to your own personal demi-plane, courtesy of Tarhun's magic. With your trainer's help, I'll shape you into a fine adventurer, able to take on any foe. The first thing we need to work on is keeping you alive. You're no use in a fight if you're dead. So, let's practice your defensive techniques. You look like the type to get out of the way of an incoming strike, rather than risk a lethal blow. Dodging is your specialty, I bet. If a foe can't hit you, you can't lose. When you're dodging, you'll want to keep an eye on your stamina. Each time you dodge, you will lose some stamina. Your stamina will regenerate over time when you aren't dodging. So practice the timing and dodge just before the enemy strikes. Fine work. Next, you'll need to understand how to gain combat advantage on your foe. Let's begin. You gain combat advantage when you have successfully flanked your foe. You can achieve this by putting your foe in between you and an ally. If you can manage this, you will both deal more damage with your strikes. Note the ring on the ground when you target your foe, and watch it as it changes color when you have moved into the proper position. Then, when you are ready, strike the flank. Well done. Keep in mind that your foes can flank you as well. Do what you can to watch your back. Don't let yourself get surrounded. Now, next lesson. Every adventurer has the potential to learn a special technique. What technique you master will depend on your particular set of skills. Are you ready to unlock your potential? As a rogue, you may enter stealth, becoming invisible to your foes and gaining combat advantage, regardless of positioning. When striking from stealth, you will gain new effects on your abilities. Simple enough, eh? Let's give it a try. Well done! I see real potential in you. Now, this next technique is a bit different. You've recently gained a mount of your own. Your mounts are powerful allies, and can actually grant you new abilities in combat. Be sure to look out for new, powerful mounts on your journey, and find the powers that best suit your style. For now, show me what you can do. This adventuring thing really comes easily to you. You're ready for the final test. Your trainer and I think we can unlock your ultimate potential. As you battle your foes, you'll feel yourself generating action points. When you've built up enough action points, you can unleash your daily power. A powerful ability that can turn the tide in a battle. We will help you generate action points here. So show us the best you've got. Oh, well done indeed. That's about all I can teach you for now. When next we meet, I expect you to be even stronger.
Ha! You're eager. That's good. If you survived Corbin, I'm sure you're ready for anything I can throw at you. You should know, whenever you're unsure of what to do next, check your journal. Take a look at your adventures within, and be sure to claim the rewards the Guild offers for your deeds. With all you've done, you're a fully fledged member of the Adventurers Guild now. Congratulations! I'm sure you're ready for work, and believe me, there is plenty to go around. In fact, I have a task of particular importance in mind. The attack on the city wasn't the last we'll see of Valindra, I'm sure of it. I believe she is now working towards some wicked end in Neverdeath Graveyard. A troop of my gods just returned from there with reports of red wizards and necromantic rituals. I need you to venture into the graveyard and speak with Doomguide Volok. Put a stop to whatever Valindra is plotting.
Kelemvor watch over you. Thank you for coming. Although it humbles me to admit it, the Doomguides of Kelemvor need aid against the Undead. Our resources are stretched to their limits. I am Doomguide Volok of the Eternal Order of Kelemvor. It's my mission to see Neverwinter's cemetery reconsecrated and the city purged of the undead. In the last few days, there has been an alarming surge in the number and power of undead creatures, rising from their graves. The city is in dire peril unless they are contained. We were caught by surprise. Many of my acolytes died, overwhelmed in a sea of the unliving. I ordered the survivors to fall back here to the approach, but we will not hold this point long should the undead attack in force. There are dark rituals that can strengthen the undead, and to cause an uprising on such a scale, this must be the work of powerful necromancers. Red wizards of Thay have been spotted in Pauper's Field. I'd wager that means Valendra is involved. Clearly she has not been idle since her initial attack on the city was repulsed. The number of undead in the graveyard is growing at an alarming rate. If something is not done, I fear they may overrun the rest of Neverwinter. I sent a detachment of Doomguides to deal with the undead in Pauper's Field. Their leader, Doomguide Severin, sent an acolyte back to tell me they were descending into the area known as the Rift. But since then, we have heard nothing. I would like you to find those missing Doomguides. Speak to Acolyte Naaman. She can tell you more.
I'm so worried about Severin and the others. Let me know what I can do to help. We spotted creatures moving in the rift that were not undead. Severin suspected they might be behind the mass rising of the dead and wanted to investigate. He sent me back to inform Doomguide Volok, but that was yesterday, and we've heard nothing since. I grow more afraid for my friends with each passing hour. Please, you must find them.
You dare disrupt the ritual?
Thank you. I'm not sure how much longer I would have been able to hold on, but my companions were also taken by the Thayans. I pray there is still time to save them as well.
Kelemvor watch over you. Gnolls, you say? The Thayans have never been very particular about who they ally with. I'm sure the Gnolls are here as expendable muscle. Thank you for rescuing Doomguide Severin. I can only pray to Kelemvor he protects the others until we can find out where they were taken. Valindra's allies, the Red Wizards of Thay, are raising the dead in large numbers. This is an abomination in the eyes of Kelemvor. The sacred grounds of this cemetery have been corrupted by the Red Wizards' foul rituals. Reconsecrating these grounds won't stop them, but it will slow them down. Take these banners and plant them in the north, south, and west plots of Pauper's Field. The power of Kelemvor will cleanse the area. It will also cause the dead who have already been lost to the corruption to rise. Please send these poor souls back to their final rest. Well done. The dissolution of the dead will slow the ability of Valindra's necromancers to raise them. We have received reports of cursed whispers and nefarious magic coming from a strange object recently unearthed in the graveyard. With all of the undead rising, I have no one able to investigate. I suspect it may be a powerful magical focus, cursed trinket. I trust you to handle the situation with care. Will you retrieve this artifact and return to our camp?
Foolish adventurer, you have picked up no mere bauble, but the phylactery of Zaraflax, all-powerful Lich. Now, prepare for a battle of wills for your very... You know, I'm really just not into this. Let me be upfront with you. I'm tired of the epic battle of good against evil. I wish I could find a nice, quiet spot where my phylactery won't be disturbed for a few 100 years. You seem a capable sword. How about I offer you a reward for helping me find a resting place? Won't do it all. The Doomguides have been here. I can still feel the smug sanctimoniousness of the rituals radiating from the very stone. How did we end up with Undead hating Plataforma as the god of death anyway? I, for one, blame... No. This location is even worse. The Thayans would surely find my phylactery here. Then I'd either have to tutor some young power-mad necromancer, or become a lackey of Zastam, or end up trying to reason with Valindra's Shadow Mantle. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect Valindra's dedication to evil, but that woman is simply not right in the head. No, this location won't do either. Let's try another. What have they done to this place? This would have been a perfect location. Commanding view, lovely stonework, and now look at it. Ruined. I bet this was done by some greedy adventurer looking for a few measly gold pieces or a paltry magic sword. I tell you, there's just no respect anymore. That does it. I've been searching for the perfect spot for a decade, and apparently there's no quiet place left on all Faerun. Well, this is it. I'm done. Take me to a Doomguide. Let them destroy me. I don't want to unlive on this planet anymore.
Kelemvor watch over you. By Kelemvor's blade! This is the phylactery of a Lich, a powerful undead mage. It is a miracle it did not try to consume your very soul. We Doomguides strive to destroy the undead, but for one this powerful, that may not be possible. Fortunately, we've constructed an impenetrable vault in a secure location, which can safely hold such evils for centuries, if that's what it takes. Curious. I'd swear the spirit within seems to be laughing. It must be mad. No matter. We shall imprison it without delay. I believe the Red Wizards are purposely drawing priests of Kelemvor into Pauper's Field to capture for their rituals. Because of our special connection to the dead, sacrificing one of us would make whatever ritual they are performing all the more powerful. The journal you found belongs to Doomguide Arwen. If she is correct, my remaining comrades are being taken to the Soldiers' Memorial. For their sakes and the safety of Neverwinter, we must save them.
You are too late! He is mine!
Who's there? I can barely see. Gods. I'm dead, aren't I? Well, at least it would explain why the pain has stopped. Thank you for stopping the ritual. They made us watch as they transformed Stonehammer. It was horrible. I think those abominations took special pleasure in transforming a cleric of Kalimvor. Please, look for Doomguide Wingoff. She managed to sneak away when Falstaff attacked our captors. I should go. Kalimvor calls me to my rest. Please, burn my body so it's of no use to Valindra. At least the pain has stopped.
We've got to hide. Hide before they find us. They're everywhere. Crawling up from the ground and hunting us like animals. There's no way out now. No way out. You didn't see what happened. Didn't see what they did. No. Yes. I don't know. I'm hurt and scared. And ashamed that I allowed my faith in Kellenvor to waver. Have you found any of the others?
I owe you my life. Have you seen any of the other Doomguides? I suppose I should be thankful any of us made it through this. It was a trap. The Thayans lured us into the rift and ambushed us. Apparently, Valindra wanted our blood to supercharge her rituals and gain some Kellenborite priests as pets in the process. If it is safe to go, I should report to Doomguide Volok. I feel the power returning. Let's get out of here.
Kelemvor watch over you. This blasphemy cannot go unchallenged. We must stop the Red Wizards. For years, the Tree of Souls was the site of choice for the mass burial of bandits and criminals. Many despicable men are interred beneath its roots, but so are innocent souls who were wrongly accused and unjustly executed. As a result, the area near the tree is infused with an evil spiritual energy. Valindra's Thayan wizards have found a way to tap into this energy and are using it to fuel their rituals. Acolyte Naaman believes a ritual cleansing of the area will disperse the energy, but she will need a protector during the ceremony. Go, speak to her.
I'm glad you are to be my guardian for this ceremony. The power of Kelemvor protects me from the undead while I am performing the ritual, but I cannot complete the ritual while defending myself. It is your job to make sure I can concentrate on the rites and prayers. Head to the Tree of Souls. I'll meet you there. This is it. This is the place. I can feel the evil power pulsing from the tree. We must prevent the Thayans from using it. Remember, I can protect myself from the undead while performing the ritual, but I can't make any progress toward completing it while under attack. Preventing that is your job. I have to perform the rites several times in several locations to fully cleanse this place. Follow me. Bless us, Kelemvor, that we may do your work. Are you ready? I'm starting the ritual now. That wasn't enough. We have to find the source of the evil. Kelemvor, protect us! I'm starting the ritual! The evil presence is strong near the roots of the tree. I'm starting the ritual. Here they come. It's the tree. We have to do the final ritual there. Are you ready? I'm starting the ritual now. Celeborn be praised! We did it! Let's hurry back.
The loss of the corrupting power of the Tree of Souls should slow the Red Wizard's rituals. Hopefully, it has bought us the time we need to stop them completely. One of Valindra's lieutenants, Zivros, is attempting to raise a powerful ogre warlord as an undead servant. It took 10 heroes to bring down Arleon the Unforgiven when he was mortal. An undead version of him would be truly formidable. Go to the Thayan camp deep in the ruins of Neverdeath and stop this ritual. If Zivros is successful, Arleon will lead an undead army against Neverwinter.
ritual to raise Argon is nearly complete.
Adventurer, Doomguide Volok sent us to aid you with Arleon, but it seems you handled it yourself. Kalimvor must be watching over you. Do you wish to accompany us back to camp?
Kalimvor, watch over you. I should no longer be surprised at how greatly you surpass expectations. Arleon sent many heroes to an early grave. Only fitting that you should return him to his. Your defeat of Arleon and Zivros, and your victory at the Tree of Souls, seems to have convinced Valindra to cut her losses. The number of undead in Pauper's Field is diminishing, and new Doomguides are on the way. We should soon have this area under control again. I see now why Sergeant Knox spoke so highly of you. You've done a great deal to stabilize the situation in Pauper's Field. The Doomguides can deal with the undead that remain. There is something else I'd like your help with now. We received reports of strange purple-clad figures operating in the portion of the graveyard known as Craftsman's Rest. That means little to me, but it seems to have drawn the attention of the Harpers, and anything that concerns the Harpers is certain to be trouble. You'll find Harper Windle not far from here. She will tell you more.
We must stop what is happening in Craftsman's Rest. Thank you for coming. From what Doomguide Volok has told me, you are just the sort of person I need. The purple-clad intruders in Craftsman's Rest are well known to the Harpers. They are members of the Cult of the Dragon, a group dedicated to restoring control of the world to dragon overlords. Whatever brings them here, we can be certain it won't bode well for Neverwinter. The Cult of the Dragon does not usually operate so openly. Defeat them and search them for messages, orders, any document you can find. If you can collect enough, I should be able to crack their code. Oh, and if you have time, see if you can aid that scholar Chettlebell over there. He can be odd, but his research may come in handy. Cultists in graveyards. Never a good thing. Give me a second to examine these. Interesting.
Have I told you I'm a genius? Good day. Christopher Chettlebell, Neverwinter's preeminent historian at your service. I am currently in the employ of Zami Monini, of the Black Lake Moninis. Miss Monini hired me to perform research into her family's history. While we were inspecting the family crypts in Craftsman's Rest, we were set upon by uncouth hooligans in purple robes. I managed to escape, but Miss Monini was less fortunate. No ransom demand has been put forth, so I fear for my employer and my income. You must rescue her.
Thank you. Did Christopher send you? I'm not sure what the cultists wanted with me. From what little I was able to overhear, it sounds as if they are searching for something that belonged to one of my ancestors, Romani Molini. I did hear them use the name Azarsel a number of times, if that means anything to you. Well, since you have dealt with the cultists so efficiently, I believe I can find my own way home. Thank you again for rescuing me.
I'm so relieved my benefactor was retrieved unharmed. Now I may continue my studies, without the worry of financial insolvency. Miss Monini said her captors spoke of someone named Azazel. I seem to remember coming across that name while researching her family. I need one of my books, The Annals of Neverdeath, to confirm my suspicions. Unfortunately, I lost the book when I made my hasty departure from Craftsman's Rest. As I fled, I saw gnolls tearing open my pack and pawing through the book inside. They did alarming damage to them. Pages were flung everywhere. Please search the artisan's tomb and recover my research materials. We need to know what these cultists are searching for. You've returned with my book! Oh, it's in such a state! Nevertheless, I must persevere. Let's take a look. Ye gods! Small wonder Valindra and the cult of dragons are fighting each other. Azazel is the name of a blue dragon, and he is imprisoned in the Clockwork Tomb.
While you were hard at work in Craftsman's Rest, I had the most intriguing conversation with our young genius, Christopher Chettlebell. I'm certain now that the Thayans are attempting to enter the old Waterclock Guild crypts. Something tells me it would be wise to prevent that. The Red Wizards and their Gnoll allies are looting the tombs of Craftsman's Rest, hoping to find the secret of unlocking the Waterclock Tomb. Capture any artifacts they have found and bring them to me. Perhaps we can solve this puzzle ourselves. Nice work. I'll confer with Chettlebell and see if we can make any sense of these. Chettlebell fills me in about the dragon. I'm sure you know how bad it would be if that dragon gets loose, or worse yet, falls under Valindra's control. According to Chettlebell, the way into the Waterclock Guild Tomb is locked by a complex mechanism. Multiple physical seals must be activated before you can enter. Valindra's minions don't know about this, so they are trying to enter the tomb by force. That gives you a chance to get there first, but you need to activate those seals. Excellent. Let's hope you get into the Watercloak Tombs before Valindra.
Apparently, Miss Monini's ancestor was both a powerful member of the Watercloak Makers Guild and a dragon cultist with a ring of dragon control. When he died, he gave orders for the dragon Azazel to be entombed with him. You really must deal with Azazel before Valindra or the cultists gain control of him. Harper Windle has knowledge of the tomb's physical locks, but there is also a metaphysical one. I'm afraid you will have to travel to the Shadowfell to trip this final lock. Add this powder to the Eternal Flame in Craftsman's Rest to open a portal to the Shadowfell. Excellent! Once the physical seals are taken care of, you should be able to enter the Watercloak Guild tomb. Excellent! You should be able to enter the Clockwork Tomb via the main entrance now. You'd best hurry. Harper Windle's spies report that Valindra's troops are close to breaking through into the tomb. If Valindra gets her hands on the Cult of the Dragon artifacts buried with Romani Manini and frees Azazel, it bodes ill for Neverwinter, and yours truly, of course.
the Dragon Lich alive!
Oh, hello again. Your friend is well, I hope. Have fun.
Have I told you I'm a genius? Valindra escaped with Azazel. Perhaps it's time to visit my academic colleagues in Waterdeep. I suppose you could consider the bright side. Now that Valindra controls an army of gnolls and undead and a blue dragon, it's highly unlikely she will simply go away and leave Neverwinter in peace. I'm sure you'll get another chance to set things right. In the meantime, I must make travel arrangements.
These are harsh working conditions for a scholar.
We must stop what is happening in Craftsman's Rest. Valindra's undead and the Cult of the Dragon are no longer a threat here in Neverdeath, and we have you to thank. Valindra escaping with the right of the Dracolich, however, is certainly a setback. We're sure to see her again, though it may take us some time yet to gather the necessary components. We'll be able to keep Neverdeath under control for now. I'm sure Nox will want to hear all about today's events.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. So, Valindra escaped with a dragon, and something called the Right of the Dracolich. That pretty much guarantees we haven't seen the last of her. But you did thwart the Thayans' plans in Neverdeath, and that means we'll have a lot fewer undead threatening the city. Well done!
With the issues in Neverdeath put to rest, it is high time for you to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. I have arranged for you to speak with several individuals in the Adventurers Guild, who will help further acclimate you to life in Neverwinter. First things first, take these lockboxes as a reward for your efforts.
Do you require my assistance? So, you wish to learn to invoke the power of the gods? Invocation is a powerful skill, which you may use in any rest zone. A rest zone is an area of blessed ground, radiating with the influence of the gods, like the ground around this altar. Whenever you invoke, you will receive gifts for your devotion. Try it now and receive the favor of the gods.
Do you need something? If you need a companion or have any questions about companions, then you've come to the right place, my friend. How can I help you? Companions will fight with you, heal you, and help you in all of your adventures. Companions come in different levels of quality, which you can upgrade over time. You can even give them equipment to use. That's not all you can do with companions, however. Each companion will increase the bolster rating of other companions in that group, adding to their power. Most active bonuses will increase your personal abilities, such as adding to your chance to critical hit or take less damage from attacks. Some active bonuses will trigger randomly from your attacks, doing various things like more damage or healing you. You should definitely look through your available companions and select the right companions to join your active band. Excellent. We have several companions available to you, courtesy of Lord Neverember. I will gladly tell you all I can about them. Which companion would you like me to tell you about? The man-at-arms likes to stand at the front line of combat, using their armor and weapons to confront your foes. While they focus on attacking one enemy at a time, they have additional skills that help them charge into combat and increase their ability to deflect attacks. Like all companions, you will need to keep its equipment up to date. The apprentice healer is skilled in the use of divine magic. They use this magic to burn your enemies from a distance, and are capable of hitting more than one target at a time. The magics wielded by the apprentice healer are not limited to causing damage. They use this magic to close your wounds. Like all companions, you will need to keep its equipment up to date. The Wayward Wizard is skilled in the use of arcane magic. They summon these magics to deal with large numbers of enemies at the same time. The elemental magics that the wizard wields are able to strike from a distance, and are also capable of slowing groups of foes as well as boosting the damage that they deal. Like all companions, you will need to keep its equipment up to date. The dog specializes in dealing melee damage to a single enemy at a time. Their bite is able to slow an enemy's movement speed, and when the dog has combat advantage, they are capable of knocking enemies down. Like all companions, you will need to keep its equipment up to date.
Hello there! What can I help you with? You can equip your companions with rings, belts, and other pieces of gear that are crafted specifically for them. Many of the items that your companions can equip can be modified with rune stones. If you happen to come across any in your travels, it would be worth your while to place them in your companions' gear.
So you wish to learn about seals? So be it. During your travels, you have perhaps come across seals, or seen one or two merchants who deal with them. If you have enough of these seals, merchants will sell you wares specific to the area that you are in.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. Sometimes you will need to work with other adventurers to overcome challenges. Dungeons, skirmishes, and trials are more dangerous, but offer greater rewards. In an effort to help bring together those who seek these challenges, the mages of the Adventurers Guild have created a means to match parties together for travel in the darker realms of Faerun. Now that you've learned about lockboxes, invocations, seals, companions, and queues, it is time for you to set out once more.